Down there are, confessedly, several threads fleeing via the comparison of premieres. This last reception abounded theater produce, and an item of coincidence. Following all old is new once again in an amusement production, starving for marked names, and potential to get though hungrier thanks to the successful of Alphabet's Roseanne recovery. Yet, down there are undercurrents during the apprehensions, how aware 1970s travel expenses how might be especially so suitable to this, and not rigorously since of the policy parallels. In the forthcoming AMC document episode, James Mr. Cameron's History of Scientific Fictitious, CEO Christopher Nolan draws a link of the science-fi movies of the 1970s to the type we've seen with the Klan. 11 Terrorism attacks. Overall topic branches of charm in technique and concerns on the environmental, that gave us 70s movies Love This Omega Person and Soylent Verdant, both of starring Charlton Heston, as the much film Earth of the Apes episode How Heston helping start in 1968. How Deductible, especially, completed its largest ladder trilogy recent summer. Condor, a new episode relying on 3 Days of the Condor, a 1975 cinema starring Robert Redford, that revealed in the paranoid of such times, is as well due in June. Yet not all the Nixon-era franchise's reception makeovers are how gloomy. The 6 millionth buck person, for sample, will be a cinema following year starring Mark Wahlberg, although modernized by bloating to the 6 trillion buck person. As for This Charmer, the movie's protracted effect speaks to an year-old charm in Uncanny Wrong, that has taken into account a TV episode by How Behalf on Lissa, a Dwell 2015 exorcism on the Purpose America web and a army of fact shows wherever phantom hunting courageous supposedly persecuted locales, extended by sinister overnight vision photo. Friedkin, for A, introduces notes of skepticism as he goes to trip in Dad Gabrielle Amorth, formal charmer of the Eparchy of Rome, a 91-year-old vet of such rituals. In supplement to Record an Exorcism, he interviews care expert who are difficult pressed to completely explanation the live video they are shown. As a note, he's spectacular to see the 80 years CEO guidance to the workout, shooting the key occasion oneself in a brush-held chamber with no team was permitted. William Peter Blatty's unique volume was encouraged by an factual 1949 instance comprising a youthful little boy. Time Dad Amorth is introduced as a real faithful, the document, whose trust is partly reduced by its terror movie-like melodic score, foliage chamber for explanation as to if ownership is a mental state, managed by the object's beliefs or, as he's outlined, really this accidental intrusion of an foreign wrong strength. Though for skeptics, the fun of such a things resides in the reality how, as the doctors enable, down there's yet a lot how we don't very aware. Rigorously while it comes to restart the 70s for our entertainment, although, these twin brother arrivals of 45 years ago specify an item of technique in the insanity.